What is going on, everybody? This is Rawstarr of the Burbank Misfits, and of course, I'm always joined with my excellent co-host, CW.
Yeah, that's me.
And today, you're listening to the Misfit Effect. Today, we have the distinct honor and pleasure to have, a great, fantastic talent on. I mean, like, she's been giving you scenes at Erotica X, Skeet and Teen Fidelity. She was nominated for the Hottest Newcomer Fan Award at the 2020 AVN Awards. She was one of the trophy girls there also. She's been skilled in many different dance styles, ballet, tap, jazz, contemporary, lyrical, and hip-hop. She was also a cheerleader and on the track team when she was in high school. She's very athletic and very flexible. Have you ever seen this lady herself? She's been on box covers, AMK Empire, ATKingdom compilation titles, Stepdaughter POV Cream Pies, Daddy Loves My Teen Pussy, Daddy's F Me is the best. What my daddy's Cream Pie inside of me. And she's a fellow Capricorn like myself, just throw that out there. She's a December Capricorn though. And and one of her, and like as many of our guests, she also wants to, explore her fetishes on camera, like her pee fetish and other fetishes. And without further ado, also she is signed with ATMLA also. Without any further ado, yes, Aliya Brynn. How you doing, ma'am?
Hi. Wow, you did your research.
You did.
I always try to do my research. I'll make sure I know who I'm talking to, no matter.
That was amazing. The only thing you missed was that I'm a pole dancer, but I think you got everything.
Well, we can do that now. So, everything I didn't say, who are you? Who are you?
I think you know more who I am than I do, honestly.
She's like, I did all that? What?
Yeah, it's all a blur. It's just like a lot of work, and then I forget it right after. And then it comes out, and then I remember that it happened again. Pretty fun.
So, when did you actually join the industry? Because I know it was in 2019, but I couldn't find the exact date.
It was a year ago. It was in July, like the middle of July.
Okay, so you've been really hit by your first year then.
Yeah, because, I mean, I was on OnlyFans already, and I cammed before, so I had like a head start.
Okay. So then you started like right after you graduated, like 3 months after?
I started stripping 3 months after I graduated.
So you were just ready to just go out there and expose yourself, like, hey, I'm here, everybody.
I wouldn't say I was ready. I mean, my first time on stage, I threw up and ran off the stage. It was terrifying.
Wow. Okay, so how did you recover from that?
I don't know. They still hired me. I don't know why.
They're like, that's so sweet. Oh, sad.
But I ended up working there for a year, and I did really well. But not well enough because I wanted to make more money, so I did porn.
Okay. I mean, like, the thing is though, it's like some places just want bodies or naked bodies out there. And sometimes they don't care, But
I ended up being a hidden gem, so they took a good chance on me.
Yeah, you were just like you were just nervous,
I was
just nerves.
First time being naked on stage in front of men my dad's age, yeah, that was scary.
Oh yeah, that had to be like, what? Wait, you like?
I was 18.
A grown man, like you're an old man.
I wasn't used to it. Now I am.
Yeah, and I seen like you posted the other day about when you finally turned 21, and this is before I did my research. So I'm like, I know I messaged you like, when do you turn 21? Then I'm like, okay, she turns 21 this year, but it's way in December. So I'm like, okay, but you still look, you still look like 18 or 17 or younger. So
I don't think 20 is that old.
Yeah.
It's
like
not. It's not.
What do 20-year-olds look like?
No, because I mean,
It's
like, you know how they.
You don't. That 18 to 20, those years really ride you hard.
They
No,
do
no,
ride
they
you hard.
don't.
They probably just roll me
A
hard.
lot of people look like
Jesus.
teens till they're 25, and then 25, life breaks.
Life cracks.
I drink my water, so.
Oh, good.
Yeah, hopefully I'll stay young.
Well, I mean, you have a very youthful identity, so you should keep your young looks for a long time.
I agree. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
But I think aging can be beautiful too.
No, aging is great. I just don't want to take mine too hard. It's already showing, but I don't want it to hit me too hard when it hits me.
I think people are too hard on women aging and looking older.
Yes, that is true.
That's true.
That is true.
Especially in porn.
That is true. Oh yeah, especially in porn. It's like,
and it sucks too because, like, they gotta realize people are going to get older. I mean, they're not going to stay the same age for their entire career, And then it was not getting older. Someone gains 4 pounds. Oh, you're fat now. It's like, I've gained 4 pounds. Really?
And then okay, so now we're gonna put you in the thick or BBW category. Or for like women, it's like you're young, and then it's like now you're mature, and it's like I'm 26. Like,
no, you're a MILF now.
You're a MILF now. What?
No, you're just a 26-year-old.
I'm just a 26-year-old. Yeah, I always tell Rawstarr this, like, what happened? What happened to? Where's the just like, hey, we're in our 20s and early 30s porn? There's I guess there's like a theme, but like, it's always like a theme.
It is always a theme. I agree. This is my cat. This is Brynley.
Hey, Brynny.
Hello.
Hi.
It's a cute cat.
Thank you. I have 3.
Aww.
Oh.
They're all the same.
They're all black cats.
Yep.
Aww.
Did you know they're the least likely to get adopted?
Yeah.
Well, because people are superstitious.
Well, that's silly. I'm a witch, so.
So, so far in your time in the industry, what have you been? Because since you haven't really been able to do a lot of stuff in 2020 because of COVID, what is your favorite?
How you been surviving the quarantine?
A lot of OnlyFans, a lot of ManyVids, and I got a few camming jobs, and then a few low-key bookings with people that just started shooting, kind of recently actually. So that's been holding me over. I've been okay.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I'm glad because I know a lot of people got hit hard, and they just had to retreat back home
to wherever they came from. Yeah,
I know you're
from out here, so
yeah. I felt bad for the strippers when quarantine started.
Oh yeah. I saw a lot of things I followed on Instagrams, like, oh well, you can try and follow some of their OnlyFans, which I was like, oh, that's nice. At least they're trying to support their dancers that way. But
yeah, it's hard to grow with last minute like that. You kind of have to build it.
Yeah. One of my friends was telling me that they're like, you got to get some content together and get accumulate it and then put it out.
Mm.
You can't scramble.
And it doesn't help if you don't have fans already. You have to have following on social media to promote it.
Well, I know for a few friends of mine who only do OnlyFans, and some of them don't even show their face. That when she started, for example, she was only using Reddit and stuff like that, and it gained her money, and now she's getting a lot of money for her OnlyFans. But it's a lot easier if you're in your position, already a established adult performer. More people will already know who you are, and they will want more, because people love your face and everything that you have to offer. So, and that's already has people like, oh, she has OnlyFans. Okay, I can go check this out.
Yeah. I should definitely promote on Reddit. It's hard to navigate for me, but a lot of people have been telling me to get on Reddit.
Yeah, I keep hearing that a lot. They're like, yeah, you gotta advertise on Reddit.
I feel like,
Reddit's
that's been screamed at me lately. I'm going to get on Reddit then.
I mean, like right now, with, more people being at home or working from home, it is easier for people to be on there more.
Yeah, Reddit be popping.
Personally, I don't use Reddit, but
The whole internet's popping right now.
I know a lot of people.
Yeah. Thank you, Al Gore.
Yeah, some people are just using it more, so it helps them out a lot more. So this is just throwing it out there. So what are your interests? Like,
yeah,
what do you? Who are you?
Tell us more.
Tell us more. I really love pole dancing. I do it all day, every day. I blast music in my apartment, and I just like dance around the place while I clean and do chores and play with my cats. They have their own bedroom. I'm a real homebody. I'm really introverted, so I just hang out in my little palace.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, a lot of Netflix and chill, a lot of bong rips.
Oh my god.
Cool.
See, I can't.
So, how old are your cats? How long have you had them?
I've had Brynley for 2 years, and she's 3 years old. And then I've had Sunny and Rosie for a year, and they're 2 years old, brother and sister.
Okay, cool.
And I'm also addicted to masturbating, and I always have my vibrator on standby. Always. Yeah, that's my life.
Wow, bong rips, Netflix, cats,
content,
chores,
a lot of content. Yeah.
I joke about this.
It's interesting. I feel like a lot of the younger performers do have a really good handle on putting stuff out, being out there on the internet. It just makes you, because some of the people my age, I'm in my 30s, and they're like, I don't really know how to navigate this, and I'm like, well, we got introduced to the internet. We didn't it wasn't always there, so it's harder for your head to wrap around it if you don't put actual work in it. I was like, younger folks seem to just know.
Because it didn't come naturally. Because, like you said, it got introduced, but it just came with our world. That's crazy. I never thought about it that way. Damn.
We were still on dial-up when it first started.
Yeah. When people were like, yeah, you got to think about the algorithm, and it's like, that used to just be talking about math in school. When I was young.
Like back when I was your age, we had to be connected to a wire. So
at all times.
The Ethernet at all times. You can only go
still
so
had
far.
dial-up. Still had dial-up.
It just says already.
How old are you guys?
Oh, old.
I'm 37.
I'm 36.
Okay, well, you're still younger than my mom by 3 years, so.
Oh, wow. That doesn't help. See, I'm 37, but I try not to act 37. And though I'm growing the beard out for quarantine to see how big it'll go before we can actually go outside again, and it makes me look a little older.
I think you guys both look mid to young 30s. I would have guessed 34. Yeah.
Thank you.
34. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're so kind.
But I've been around in your world for a while, so and people don't know what I do, so I just hop in and hop back.
Yeah, he's just kind of like I don't know, a guy you're like, hey, yeah, I don't know, it's weird. People
what do you like about working in our industry?
I mean, because I've been around since 2008.
Since I was 8.
No, you were 8 in 2008?
Yeah.
Oh my God. So, and when I first did anything, it was just, an extra in this random movie that they did. That was the first thing I did in it. And all I was doing was singing while a porn star was groping me. Okay.
Wow.
I was singing Me So Horny by the 2 Live Crew. while I was being groped.
Wow.
And it wasn't like I wasn't showing anything. I wasn't showing body parts, but it was just her hand.
That is amazing.
Was down there, and like I'm like, cool, why not? And that's when I started doing more stuff in that world, just for like the Urban X Awards, and doing some photography here and there. Then I was just helping people, get in for a while. So I hopped in and out. So I get to go to all the events. Because that's when I first heard your name. Because I was just randomly taking pictures. Because I wasn't one of the official photographers that day. And it was at the AVN nomination party when they said that you and Scarlett was going to be the Trophy Girls. So that's the first time that I seen you. I didn't get a chance to meet you in person, but that was the first time that I seen your form in person.
That's awesome.
From a distance.
What a cool butterfly effect. That event made this event happen.
Boom.
Yeah, you probably would never cross on Twitter. It's like, who is this random guy back here? Leave me alone. This old gentleman.
Well, we have mutual followers.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
So if I'm from what I've read correctly, your favorite type of films to do is that entire dynamic. Am I correct? That daddy-daughter dynamic. That's what I read. Yeah,
that's what I said the first year of my career because I thought that's what everybody wanted to hear.
She's like, yeah.
It's not true. No,
I said it.
I'm just going by what I read. I've read. I want to say, they're still open. 1, 2, 3, 4. I read six different sites about your interviews and your bios and stuff like that.
Yeah.
How about we just do this, Rawstarr? What kind of scenes do you like?
Well, I like any type of scene. I'm a very versatile actress and I can play any role, like mean, nice, happy, sweet, whatever. And I can do the daughter, I can do the mature, I can do dominant, submissive. So like, give me any role. I like to be creative. I don't want to just be stuck on daddy anymore.
I feel that.
I feel you.
Yeah.
So I feel that in a weird way, and then I know me and CW have spoke about this before, that one of the most popular ones that are out there now is that dynamic, is that, oh, I am someone's stepdaughter, and yeah, I'm freshly home from college, or I just graduated, and it's like, it's a catch-22 on that, but it's probably one of the more popular ones right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm starting to get into more just like regular masturbating shows and dancing and like fetish content, like the peeing. I still definitely play the daddy role, but I do other stuff too.
Like we joke about this like a lot, but like on so many of our podcasts that we have had, especially when we're first starting out, because this is like episode like 80 probably. When we first started out, whatever, many of our guests was talking about their pee fetish, and like I'm not into pee fetishes, but I always joke that like I randomly have had to record pee fetishes.
I love pee fetish,
and it was just like, it's weird, especially I don't know what happened to him, but. I was sitting there at a bowling alley, and someone just said, "Hey, Raw, come record this." So I'm like standing next to a car trying to record it and trying to make sure the pee doesn't, the excess pee just doesn't, go down my foot,
Yeah.
That's like, funny. Oh my goodness, don't pee on me. But I'm
don't stand in the splash zone.
No, we were at the I was like, literally the car door was open, so it was blocking the cameras that could have seen this way.
Yeah.
So I'm up here like this recording with my phone, like, okay, this is not my phone, this is an old phone, but recording like, okay, go ahead and finish. Oh my God. But it's one of the things that I get it. but I don't get it.
I can pee on other people, but I don't like other people's pee on me. Is that like hypocritical?
What did I come into?
Okay, she we just disconnected for a second. I told her about how many of our guests talk about their pee fetish.
Oh,
she brought it up.
That's really interesting.
And the thing is, it's like, one of our guests we've had on already, she is one of the ones who love being peed on. And she even told us who she enjoys to pee on her. And it's, I don't know.
Wow. I mean, people like what they like.
I like to be peed on like on my chest, but not in my mouth. Unless you drank a lot of water, then I could probably do it. But after you drink that kombucha, I wouldn't let you pee in my mouth.
Wow. Most people don't know. They're like, what are you drinking? I'm like, kombucha. Oh.
No, but I lost my train of thought.
Wow. Oh, so many people into pee now.
It's a fun thing.
I see a lot of pee and a lot of rim jobs. These things are new to me. People my age, I guess, don't do that.
So,
you guys don't need ass?
No, I do, but it's rare to find people that are like. It's rare. There's a lot of girls that are like, yeah, you can eat my ass. I ain't eating your ass. Never. And then sometimes there are some that are like, bend over. I want to eat your ass.
I love eating ass. Last night I had a guy over and I gave him a shower and I like washed his asshole for him and like his balls and his gooch, and it was so amazing. He got really hard. But yeah, I love playing with a guy's ass.
See, I've said it before. I don't like anybody touching the actual hole.
What if they're just like rubbing it? Like rubbing
it just feels weird for me.
Do you feel violated?
I don't mind.
Like, no.
I don't mind you touching the actual, the booty meat, or doing whatever. But when you touch the actual hole, it just
you just be like, so okay.
But it's a sensitive area. It feels pretty good. And
I mean, you can touch that booty all you want. You can touch that little space between all you want to. But like once you actually touch the physical place where the boo boo come out, it's like.
That's interesting because if you clench your booty hole, your dick jumps.
Really?
I replied to a message the other day about that. Like literally, so
which is.
Hi,
I'm not. I'm just like not a finger person. No fingers in there. No.
Just a tongue.
I mean, the tongue.
So what
I could work with a tongue. But no fingers. No, I tried it one time. Didn't go well.
I don't mean like tongue in the hole, just like licking it on the outside.
Yeah, no, just licking it. Yes.
Yeah.
See, I don't know. I think I'm vanilla in many ways, and the other ways I'm just it just doesn't match my persona from what you can see about me. It just doesn't match. Like you hear it, like you're in the what? But
well, maybe you just need to fuck someone with a more vanilla style of sex.
Oh no. Like I'm into wax and like clothespins and.
Damn.
He's into that stuff.
Yeah. I was not expecting that.
I'm into that stuff. I just don't like people touching my anal hole.
Okay.
And my feet.
Nobody's.
And your feet.
Do not touch my feet.
Don't touch your butthole or your feet, or we're gonna have problems.
Yeah, exactly, right. And we're good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Got it. Crystal clear.
I'm very easy to please, especially these days.
Really? You can't touch your asshole or your feet though. That's not easy to please.
Well,
those are two. I just think you're missing out on not having your feet and asshole touched.
Well, I'm podophobic, so feet.
You're what?
Podophobic. PODO phobia.
Feet scare you?
Yeah.
Wow, I've met people like that actually.
Yeah, so I'm very podophobic. So
if you
can you explain the fear?
You don't understand. He's got hobbit feet.
Oh, that's not nice. You know, one time my uncle told me that when I was younger, and it really affected me to this day.
Oh, do you have really like feet that like looks like you've been running through grass?
I don't know.
Oh no, your feet are all right. He's freaking out right now.
I'm pretty sure I just flashed my pussy. You might have to like blur that. Can you blur that?
It's funny because I was looking at your feet. I was like, oh wait, we only use audio.
Oh, cool. So I don't even have to hide my pussy. I mean, I should out of respect, but yeah.
But I will say this. You are the first person to show their vagina on our stream. On
our thing, yeah. Famous first.
Aliya Brynn.
Yeah, like literally, because like you're the second person to show a sex toy, but the first person to actually show any bodily part. Yeah.
Well, it was an accident, but it was a happy accident.
I was covering my because of the feet thing, but because
so no one even noticed.
Someone literally put their feet like right into the camera one time when he was telling her about that I would not watch feet stuff, and I missed the entire feet thing. But anyway, circling back around.
So were you scared of looking at my feet just now?
He was. He covered his eyes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I went like this, so I didn't even notice anything. When I took my hand down, I did see your vagina for a second. So I'm like, okay, yeah, she showed that.
Well, at least you got a like a little happy view, so you don't have to be scared of my feet.
I mean, no, the thing is, like, I'm more scared. Like, the thing is, if someone put it right here, it just irks a little bit. But it's more so not the actual foot itself; it's the actual toes. Actual toes bother me. So
they're like creepy.
If I saw a foot without toes, it wouldn't bother me.
What?
Like a foot with toes like that?
Okay, I'm taking you seriously. I'm really sorry about your fear of feet, and I'm sorry that your friend isn't nice about it.
I'm a jerk.
Oh my god. I've never heard of someone saying they wouldn't be scared of a foot without toes. I would be more, I don't know.
That'd be like a nub. You'd be like, oh yeah, that's cool.
I think
they have porn for that.
I think
yeah. Amputee porn. Is that what you into, Rawstarr?
I'm into gay porn.
Yes.
You know, I've met a lot of women into gay porn. I'll be like, so what you watching now? And they're like, I
like man booties. They look good. Yeah.
You know what? I feel like there's not a lot of women that admit to like, they'll be like, they admit to liking men's butts.
Not even just that. I like when their ass like clenches and they're like getting into it, like fucking. Like that's what gets me off. When they're horny. I just like horny boys, I think.
Oh. The thing is like
then that makes sense. That's a lot of horny boys.
A lot of the porn that I do personally watch is I only watch girl. So I don't get the full aspects of what everybody's doing. Mm-hmm. I have a distinct thing that I watch, either girl or girl and machine. So I don't get the full.
No dicks in his porno. No.
Yeah. And I always joke about this now, but
no live ones.
but in 2012, I accidentally went to a a club, and I knew it. I thought it was just I knew it was a gay club, but I didn't know it was a. But there's gay clubs where it's a mixture, of people. Then it's one for just men, and I didn't know.
I've never been to a gay club. I have no idea.
So yeah, I didn't know this one was just for men.
That sounds really
where'd you go? Did you go to Manhole?
Was it fun though?
I mean, like, if I didn't feel a little awkward, it would have been fun. Because
gay clubs are really fun.
They're like exciting.
Because if it was the Abbey, maybe I probably would have had fun. It's one that I went to in the Inland Empire that was fun, and it was a good mixture of
gay people and straight people.
Yeah,
is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, and this one was just just like literally the only female that was there.
You mean there was just men, gay men?
It was the only female that was there was a girl that I went with. With me, her, and
so you're uncomfortable around just gay men?
No, I wasn't comfortable that I kept getting.
Wait, where did you go?
People kept grabbing my hand and kissing me, and I'm like, I'm not.
Because they probably thought you were gay.
And I told them, I told them that I'm just, I'm not, but I'm here with my friends, and the person kept doing it, and
wow.
I didn't. Yeah, and I didn't want to. I didn't want to be, mean about
Rawstarr, it. I didn't know you were such a hot ticket.
And it's like
it really happens to me.
Like I'm comfortable.
No, but sexual harassment's not cool. Like no matter who's doing it.
And I'm like, I didn't mind being. But the thing is, on the they had like projectors playing, and on the projector they were playing gay porn. So I
would have wanted to masturbate if I was there.
It was like
he was like, she's like, yeah, this is a cool place to be. Rawstarr's like, I'm so uncomfortable.
Oh my goodness, it was called Fubar.
Will you send me that address?
Fubar.
Well, it's not open now. I'm guessing because of.
Oh yeah, duh.
Yeah.
Because of that, but I will send it to you. It's called Fubar. And,
just for when the vaccine comes out.
And I just remember that all of the waiters had on jock straps walking around, and that's all they had on was jock straps and shoes.
That sounds like Hooters, but a bar.
Yeah, but yeah, so I wasn't prepared for that, because just because
that's the restaurant chain idea, straps. Wings and guys at jock straps.
I want to go so badly. I'm like daydreaming about it now.
This was a few years ago, so I don't know if they changed their policies or not.
Oh no.
I just wasn't.
I'm pretty sure.
The thing is, if you look for it on like Google, whatever, and they show the images are still there. What the dudes wear.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess at that time wasn't prepared for it because it was my first time at an all male gay club. And I didn't leave because I was with my friends, and one of the dudes I went with was gay. So I wanted them to have a good time, especially because they weren't from here. They're from the Carolinas. So being a good host. So.
Oh, aren't you nice?
Well, I try to be.
That's good. You should always try to be nice.
Be nice.
That's what my reputation is. Rawstarr, that nice guy.
Sure.
So
this porn. How far do you want to go with it? What do you want to do with it? What's the next? What's I guess the plan going forward? Let's say if there was no pandemic, where would you? What do you think you'd be doing, or what you? Yeah. Or when it ends.
When this pandemic ends, I'll definitely be back to shooting full time with any company. Right now, I'm being more selective, and I'm actually taking a break this month just because it's really bad in LA right now. And I just it feels icky. But if there wasn't a pandemic, I would just be shooting a lot of porn. I'd probably be shooting for really good companies. I'd be getting box covers. Everything that Rawstarr said in the beginning would be happening times 10.
Well, I mean, I'm glad that you did get a good, jump start, because a lot of people sometimes have a rough first year. And from all you did yourself, like within that first year, because I was going through it, I'm like, well, she did a lot, especially from, I know she started
a lot of work.
The summer, and then like by January, you were one of the AVN trophy girls, which means they put you in front. They seen your they seen how much quality, how good you were, and how much of an asset you are, that they wanted to put you in front. So I mean, like, you're always out there. Everybody else is
pretty cool,
awards, but you're always there. It's like, hey, how you doing? So and then in February you were in AVN as one of the fresh faces.
As what?
One of the fresh faces.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was cool.
You're like, oh, I forgot that too.
Yeah. I forgot all these people like me.
So like, and then like right after you appeared there, that's when everything went to heck. Because that was February, and everything went to heck in March. So.
Yep.
So it's like now that's just pending now. So as soon as we can, go back to normal life,
things will probably pick right back
people
up.
Say, okay, we got to get her inside here now. We want her now, especially with her flexibility. We got to get her in here now.
I hope so. In the meantime, I really want to start camming.
You should. I mean, like,
you should. I mean, if you got the time, if you're going to be at home, you're not going to be, dealing with people. It seems like the perfect time.
I mean, and then like people do it on their OnlyFans too. So, and people will tip on OnlyFans from what I've seen.
People will tip on OnlyFans, but I think it's easier to make money on a cam show on a website where you can set up like games
what I mean is like I know one person in particular who sat there with her fans on OnlyFans, didn't show anything until the last 4 or 5 minutes, and that's it. That's all they got, and then they got off. But they were tipping throughout the entire thing.
But that seems like you're running quite a risk with that. What if they just don't? With like Cam, I feel like it's really set up.
Yeah, but they would already have to be subscribed to your OnlyFans before they even.
Yeah, so Cam sounds easy.
That's just not true for everyone.
So I know I'm not saying that it works for everybody. I'm just saying I know that
it doesn't work for me. Every time I go live, it's not like that.
Yeah, try to Cam. That sounds like, because that seems like it's set up more for not like delayed gratification, or like it's like someone can stumble into your room and be like, oh, I'm here. I like this.
It's more established. It's more of a set precedent that you need a tip to get things on cam. But OnlyFans, you've already paid the subscription price, so they're just like gonna take.
I'm not about to give.
Obviously,
that's true. You're like, I'm not gonna give more money. I'm already subscribing.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'll do a live show once in a while for fun, but I'm not going to expect a bunch of tips from them.
But some people just they'll go to these cam sites just to sit there and talk. And that's why
that's what I do.
So, and then like, that's what irritates some people, because they just sit there and just want to have a conversation. It's like, I'm here to make money. I'm not here just to, talk. Because I wanted to just talk, I could pick up the phone,
Yeah, but I mean, I guess if you take that approach. Yeah, I mean, I feel like conversation can lead to things, Rawstarr. Sometimes it's not like. No,
I'm not saying that, sir.
Like, oh, I'm just gonna be like, this person's just talking to me.
Yeah, you're talking to them for a reason.
Yeah, and they're talking to you for a reason. They're like, maybe, because how many times? Okay, when I go to a dispensary, when someone just talks to me about something random, I put money in the tip jar. But if it's just like sometimes a cold transaction, I'm just like, okay, well, I'm out. Here's my money for the for the
you're
exactly.
nice.
It's customer service.
Yeah, it's
you're
customer
nice
service.
We are in the industry for customer service.
Yeah.
And we are supposed to attract customers. We might have to work a little hard to make money because they're not just going to want to buy right away because we're not a product like that. We have to market ourselves and sell ourselves.
Very true.
I agree with you. I just feel that, some people are just a-holes when it comes to that too.
I agree. Sometimes if I've been talking to someone for a while and I ask them to sign up for my OnlyFans and they say no, and I just had that conversation, it's really like disheartening and frustrating, and I feel not worth it. So I see where you're coming from on that end.
So
yeah,
I mean, like I want people. Like if I had the money, I would subscribe to all my friends' OnlyFans right now with the giving situation, because I know there are a lot of my friends who are doing really bad right now because of not being able to work. And yes, they're shooting here and there, but oh my God, all the stuff they have y'all testing now, like in that price for the moment. In LA, it's $190, but if you live in any other state,
how much is it?
Like I know I think in Vegas, it's like 240 or something like that.
He says.
Yeah, and the East Coast was already like more like way more than on the West Coast. So I'm guessing some of them were paying like $300 just to have sex on camera. And depending on the scene you're doing, if you're just doing one scene, that's all your money depending on what you're doing. I'm not saying that some girls are getting paid like $900+ whatever, but if you're a male talent and like you're only going to get paid like $700, that's you only get like a 300 fee, like 300 back.
Yeah, because gas, paying for the test, everything.
Yeah, and
I know I was saying earlier, like older performers have trouble adapting to this whole COVID thing. But then I was thinking just now that then probably I feel like older performers need to start looking at younger performers and actually seeing what they're doing so they can learn how to pivot. Because I feel like a lot of the times, like right now, like I said earlier, for younger performers, it's a lot easier to during this quarantine, it seems, than a lot of people that just like, I'm just shooting. So they don't know how to do this. You don't think it matters?
Not at all, because I've seen older talents doing really well. Dana De Armand's doing amazing. Riley Reid's doing really well. Lena the Plug, they're all older. And then I see a lot of younger girls doing really well. And then I also see younger girls doing not so well, and I see older girls doing not so well. I don't think it has to do with age. I think it has to do with length of time in the industry and how well you know how to hustle it within the industry.
Okay. I agree to an extent, because I know, like, I'm not going to say names, but I know, because I've met Dana way back in, 2012, maybe 11. But like, I know she is a real established name, but there are some girls who've been around for years who, who never got as big as some of these other females that are struggling, when it comes to
I guess that comes to the hustle part that you're just saying. Like, if you don't try to figure out how to pivot during this thing, then you won't.
And then some are international; they go back and forth, and they have more fan base on the Europe side, whatever. And since they can't go out there, it's harder for them too. So, I'm sorry, my lips are really chapped. I'm trying to clean up, but
well, the length of time is important, because that's like how you get your clout and your fans and your exposure. And then the hustle is important because of, like I said, it's everything.
Yeah, but as you say, you're doing okay, and I'm glad. I'm really glad you are.
I'm doing decent.
I read your tweets, and I really hope that everybody who's listening to this, go out and subscribe to her OnlyFans right now. Go out and support, because if you've seen who she is and you've seen everything that she does, she's well worth it. And that everything that she has on there is quality. So you can go out there, support her during this time, and you get depending on how long you sign up for, you can go back and look at it and say, hey, I'm up here and I'm supporting her and I'm making sure that everything that I'm doing all that I can do to make sure that, she sticks around for me,
Thank you for the promo. I appreciate it.
So, go out there and support and watch,
Thank you.
Buy you some Georgian. I can't even say the word. Buy you some lotion and just sit back and relax and watch everything. Or some baby oil, depending on what you use, or just nothingness and go.
Yeah, once you subscribe, it's a lot of porn. I'm not like the pay-per-view wall type of OnlyFans.
Oh, okay.
I've seen people do that too, and like I can understand depending on what it is, but there's some people who like have regular, 3-minute stuff, and they say, well, $20, and it's like, if someone subscribed to your OnlyFans and they're paying whatever fee you charge, why is everything you post you got to pay for?
I don't judge anyone else's prices or hustle.
I know, but
I choose to
I always just wonder that. It's like it's a random thought in my head, because I want everybody to succeed in life, That's all.
Well, if they're getting purchases and it's working for them, then
I hope. I'm glad they did this. So I support.
I'll do a pay-per-view like maybe once or twice a month if I get a really good quality video. But I still end up always posting half of it to the feed anyways.
Okay.
I'm nice like that.
Yeah.
So I do want to touch back on this. So how did you get into the dances that you do?
Yeah.
Like pole dancing?
No, any dance, because you do like 9 different dances. Like I'll put the window down.
I started dance classes when I was younger because I was just so hyper and crazy, and I needed to like have an outlet. So my parents put me in dance, and then I just became really obsessed with it, and then I got really good at it, and I started taking all these classes, and I joined a company, and I was like, I'm going to be a dancer. But then I quit dance because I quit things impulsively to be a cheerleader for a year. And then after I was a cheerleader for a year, I was a stripper, versatile dancer.
So I do want to say this, like, I rarely meet anybody now, like personally, that does tap dance. Like I wouldn't.
I mean, I did it in high school for a year or two.
Yeah, but I wouldn't. It's like it's like one of the things you don't hear people say. Like, yes, I tap dance. It's like, really?
I can still do a few of the tap dances.
That is what's up. I love tap. Like, it's just.
What do you love about it?
It's just feel good dance. With hip hop, you want to jump in. With ballet, you're enjoying the movement. With tap, you get like. You get music from the tapping, then you get the entertainment of the person dancing, and depending on what all they're doing, you get a full show.
Yeah.
So that's why I really love looking at it. It's like the calming dance that you can enjoy that gives you everything around.
Oh, I want to go watch YouTube tap dancing videos now.
Man. You really plugged tap dancing right there.
Yeah, you made it sound really good.
That was one of the things I had in my mind, like, oh, I gotta talk to her about her tap dancing. Because I know the ballet one is probably where you get, in your cheerleading, is where you get most of your flexibility from. Because definitely. I know, I've seen your pictures.
And like, the lyrical and jazz.
You literally put your foot like way over here. It's like, I wish I could, like, just raise my foot up half that distance with my old age. But yeah.
Any style of dance, you have to stretch in every class like that. Even hip hop, they would make a stretch.
Yeah.
Wow.
So if you're going to be a dancer of any kind, you're going to be more flexible no matter what.
I could never dance. I have 2 right feet. Yep. Just that bad. And like the only time I ever danced in anything is when I was just moving around, and that's it. I am the worst dancer probably in this call.
You know why you can't dance? Do you want to know why you can't dance?
I have no rhythm.
That's not why. I'll tell you why if you want to know.
Tell him.
Okay, you can't dance because you're telling yourself you can't dance.
Boom, Rawstarr, what I've been telling you for years.
I've tried. I've tried.
You just gotta, it's just another thing to do. Yeah.
Go with the flow of what you want to do, what you feel like moving. There's no wrong or right in dancing.
I mean, you're right. Sorry, I had to stretch my leg for a sec. You're right. But it's, I don't know. Yeah, so.
Nah, he's thinking like, where we grew up, if you weren't like a natural dancer, people really were like, oh, you can't dance. And
I wasn't a natural dancer. I was not a natural dancer at all. My friend made me do a competition with her where we had a dance off, and I was so embarrassed, and I left her house crying because she was so much better than me. And that's probably why I started taking dance classes.
Oh, see, yeah. So you were like, nah, nope.
This ain't gonna happen.
Like,
nah, I didn't like that.
I couldn't even touch my toes before I took dance classes, to be honest with you guys.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dang,
but that just means
like
that anything is possible.
Flexible. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Anything's possible.
Well, yeah, back before my injury, yeah, but yeah.
Which means you can dance. It's not your dancing that's the problem, it's your confidence.
No, I meant now with before my injury, maybe I could have, but now.
What happened? But you can still like dance in your chair.
Yeah, you can do that.
No, I kind of broke my neck.
He broke his neck.
And I'm fused from like half my spine right now.
How did you break your neck? I'm so sorry. Well, That's awful.
I broke my neck in 2000 in a car accident, but then I had neck surgery a few years ago, and I kind of died twice.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he died
twice. Just died a little bit, and I had to relearn how to use my entire right side. That's why if you ever see me, my hand hangs like this sometimes, and I try to not make it like I'm gonna stand up a little bit. So like it hangs like this, and I willingly try to put it down so it doesn't do that. So yeah,
you have to tell yourself to do that.
Yeah, and once I had to relearn how to use my entire. Like CW can tell you, like it was really, really bad. And I know
you sound so strong for being able to like relearn all of that. That's amazing.
I mean, it's a pain in the butt, but like I don't want to go back to my home city ever in my life. Ugh. So I do all that I can to survive. And if I didn't have friends like this one, I don't know where y'all at, but this one right here.
I guess.
Well, you're here on mine.
Okay.
This one and other people, like I probably wouldn't even, made it. So
yeah, I used to work in a hospital. So when he would, after surgery, if he needed his bandage changed.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad for a while.
You met him at work?
No, or he would meet me at work. He would meet me at work sometimes.
I met him at in high school.
Oh, did we? I met him in high school.
Oh, you go way back.
Yeah.
So and then
ancient times.
We became friends, like because he was my cousin's roommate in college.
Yeah, his cousin was my roommate all throughout college.
Yeah. So. And like we started this show, because of it. We was doing a radio show, and me and him were
college,
and then we got kicked off twice.
Why?
Well, the first time was it. The first time
he called people stupid in Southern Indiana.
I did.
And then the second time it switched to FM, so it was like a wider broadcast, and I was late, and he was like, "Oh, here is a DJ Eclipse late again," and I was like, "Late like a hose, period," and that was the end.
They kicked us off because of that.
Well, yeah.
And let me clarify something.
Bully people.
I want to clarify something. I didn't call people stupid. What I said was
they were stupid.
It was an article in the Men's Health magazine that said people from my home city, Fort Wayne, Indiana, was the dumbest city in the USA. And what I said was there are a lot of people who are in places south of Indiana, south of Fort Wayne, that are not that intelligent. That is all that I said. I didn't imply where. I didn't say it was this.
You did south of Fort Wayne. That's where.
That's where.
The only thing about Fort Wayne is like,
and where we were broadcasting from was south of Fort Wayne.
Yeah. So I didn't say a city, but somebody from Kentucky heard it. Somebody in Kentucky heard it and got offended, and I'm like, I wasn't talking about you then. I just said people. That could have been.
People are sensitive.
It could have been Mississippi. It could have been in Tennessee.
Can I ask you a question?
It could have been Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask you a question? So I'm really curious about death, and I want to know what it was like to die.
I don't remember it. To be honest with you, like, so when I went, whatever, they put me to sleep anyway because it was during surgery. I just remember like nothingness. I don't even remember having a dream. So it was just. So and I went twice, and
it's a void.
It was just a void. I don't remember. I don't think. I think when you die, when you're dead, and you're not coming back, you probably go further. But I think because it was a chance that I could stay alive.
Mm-hmm.
Because like the first time that I went, whatever, that I died on this table, they did whatever to bring me back, whatever. So I don't know how far that I had left. And I know the second time it was whenever they brought me back, it made the breathing tube come loose, and I just wasn't breathing, and I was gone.
So you don't remember, but you remember a void?
I remember nothing. I remember nothingness.
Was it like you went to sleep and woke up and no time passed?
Basically.
Oh my God, that's what death is. It's just like before birth. This is all pointless, and that was my fear of that answer.
And I was a chance that I was coming back. So it could have, you never know that if I wasn't, if I.
It's hopeful, but the facts are still there.
If I didn't enter the afterlife, it could have been worse if I wasn't going to come back to whatever. And I know they freaked my mom out because they told her that this before they said they brought me back. They just said, "Well, he died on the table," and then she started and she went irate. And then they said,
"Your poor mom."
And she was telling me this, and because I was more like pissed off because when I woke up, they had me cuffed to the bed, so I couldn't move anything. And then I'm like, why am I cuffed to the bed? And I'm like, they said, if we're gonna cuff you, you're not gonna swing at us, right? I'm like, no, I am the most anti-violent individual in this world. What's going on? And
why did they think that?
Because like when I came back both times, I just started swinging.
You're probably terrified.
Well, I was asleep, so I was swinging at people in my sleep. So I'm like,
oh, wow.
I'm like, okay.
Wow.
I was asleep. I can't help but my body reacts like, yeah, I probably was going to heaven and you just stopped me. My body was mad at you. Like I couldn't go out this earth.
Wow.
I've actually heard stories of people that died and got brought back to life, and they were really upset because they were in a peaceful place, and when they were brought back, they were just in pain, so they were pissed.
I came back into pain because I was. Whew. If I show you the instrument that they had me in, it was something else. So this is not my right phone right now.
Wow.
Yes, I have two phones. This is the old one. I don't know why it's out. But
I got two phones.
No, because I was looking for something inappropriate and I knew it was in this phone. So I had to charge it in order to get to it. And then I can just never put it
really
back.
Important.
Because I have four phones.
You have to tell us what you were looking up now.
What were you looking up?
I was looking up a naked picture of somebody, and I found it.
Good.
Yeah. Okay. This should help us.
Yeah, I'm simple.
I'm happy for you.
Good for you.
I'm just saying, like, so that's why I had the other phone. I lost my train of thought now. But yeah,
the instrument.
So yeah, they had me in the instrument, whatever, and I was on the weights. So they were trying to, correct my spine so it can go back straight, because the reason I needed surgery was because of me, breaking my neck in 2000. A tumor formed behind my spine and was pushing it in the wrong direction. And like CW can tell you, like my my walking had got really, really,
it was bad.
And so we had, like, everything had to get fixed. It was horrendous, So
this was 20 years ago.
No, well, I broke my neck in 2000, but
this surgery was what, 3 years ago?
The surgery was 3 years ago that I
Wow, that's so recent. 2017.
Yeah, I believe it was 2017. So
yeah.
I'm looking at one. Yeah, October 3rd, 2017 is when I had the surgery.
How has it been since then? How are you now?
I'm a lot better than I was now. Like my walking will never be the same. I mean, like I now have accepted that, but I know for a fact that when it comes to me giving up on everything, like as far as trying to maintain my health, I'm going to do all I can to make sure that I can keep going. But it was rough.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
That was such an amazing story. Thank you for sharing with me.
Yeah, so I mean, at the end of the day, as long as I can have fun with life, and I'm not. I've been, what do they call it? I've been fitted and suited and sized for a wheelchair, and I'm glad that didn't happen.
Yeah, that would have sucked.
Good. I'm glad it didn't happen either, too, then.
So, I mean, like, I don't really like to use my cane. So, I feel that if I was actually in a wheelchair, like I would just been miserable, because I couldn't do nothing I enjoy now, and I would just given up in life, and I would be back in Indiana, and I hate Indiana. So,
shit, this podcast got real sad.
It got really dark. Let's bring this back up.
Well, I was just noticing, like, I was watching, like, what you can move, and I still think that you can dance after this conversation.
I can move my hand. I can only move my neck like this far.
I can, like, see it moving. I still just could see it happening in your future.
Because this is the upper body. The upper body has more movement than the lower body.
You just gotta see. You can still sway your hips. Don't play.
Like, I've said to someone before, and this is the sad part. I'm like, a lot of the stuff that I used to be able to do sexually, I can't do anymore, and it hurts me so much. It's because I can't do it anymore because of, like, what I cannot do physically anymore. And it's like I miss doing certain things. Like, I always joke about me doing this position called the crane. I can't do that anymore. And basically, it's
damn.
Think about it's like a picture you have where the leg is up here. It's like holding someone in that position and lifting them up and having sex with them. And I can't do that as much anymore because it takes so much balance to do it. My balance was.
What if there was, like, a sex swing where your partner is suspended in the air?
It's still balancing because I still have to do like this, and my equilibrium is all messed up because of it.
Hey, practice.
What if you had something to hold on to, and the person was in a swing?
Yeah, I don't want to say like a walker, but like handrails.
Or like a bar that a ballerina uses.
Yeah. I haven't tried it. I'll say that.
Well, hey,
I mean, like,
make some investments, buy some things.
Well, I need to have a partner for that first.
I really believe in you. I really think you can do it.
You can do it, Rawstarr.
Yeah, you can do anything you set your mind to.
Yeah, no, it's just like, I don't have a partner to do it with, so it's not that I can say, okay, well, let me call blah 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 blah.
Okay, ladies, there's a single man. He's cute. He's gonna get a sex swing for you.
Boom.
There we go. Just change that. Just manifest your destiny.
I've been trying.
There you go. Yeah.
Have you tried
Tinder?
Put
it out there.
You said what?
Have you tried Tinder?
I've tried Tinder. I've tried what's that?
Bumble? Have you tried Bumble?
Bumble. Yeah. Tried hold up.
Plenty of Fish. Okay, Cupid.
I have tried. This is on my phone.
Cheese Spot.
I have bad luck on Tinder.
I tried Tinder, Bumble.
Yeah, it doesn't work for me. I get to do the message thing, and I'm like, okay, I don't know what to say next.
Tinder only works for me, but not in the way that I want it to. Everyone just wants to do what Rawstarr wants to do.
Well, I mean, like, the thing is, like, I'm getting older, so I'm to the point where I want something from. I mean, I want.
Oh, you want a real relationship?
Me too. I'm only 20, but I want a real relationship.
I understand that.
Can you see that?
Yeah. Well, I just want someone to film porn with, honestly.
I was in that. I was in that thing right here.
I want a relationship. I just want somebody to film porn with.
And then back there was a whole bunch of weight that was keeping my neck straight. So that was a fun few months.
I didn't see it.
Oh.
Like, I didn't see it for long enough to really, like, decipher what it was. Sorry.
Oh, it's gone now.
That's okay. I'll just, like, keep it in my memories forever.
No, but I lost my train of thought again. But yeah.
But yeah, what?
I forgot what I was going to say.
But yeah, what?
Yeah, but yeah.
When it comes to the thing is, like, yeah, you're still young, so you can still go out and have fun. I'm to the point where if I'm
if I'm gonna make some closeness when they're young, you make it sound like we were just young savages.
No.
We're like
what I mean is like
or they're like life gets bad when we're only a year apart, Rawstarr. My life is fucking rocking right now.
We're not even a full year apart.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get back to Miss Brynn. So
yes.
So I don't know if we asked this completely. Like, so what is your goal for the longevity in your career? Are you continuing doing this until you can't anymore, or whatever?
When I close my eyes, I see nothing.
Oh,
I have no plans. I have no direction. I'm just in the ocean being like tossed around. There's your answer.
Oh, wow.
I'm just doing what I'm doing. Like, I honestly couldn't tell you what my plans are because I don't have any.
So you're like a leaf on the wind.
I just feel like I'm working and I'm making money and I'm trying to save it, but I wouldn't say that there's like a certain path or a road or a direction or a destination.
Oh, you're living life.
I'm just trying to enjoy every day. Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, I'm glad that everything, is still, going somewhat good for you right now. I'm glad that, you enjoy it, whatever you have fans that are coming out here to support you and everything. But we have reached the end of our little podcast. Please. We really enjoyed you. You are a bumble of fun.
Can I give a shout out?
Please.
Yes.
Okay, I love my fans. Thank you guys so much for getting me through this pandemic. Thank you for watching all of my videos, all of my interviews, and keeping up with me and loving me. Mwah.
See, she loves her fans, y'all. See, and if y'all are listening to this and you're not already subscribed to her OnlyFans, that's even more so because it shows that she loves you, she appreciates you, and she'll go out of her way to make sure that she says that to you. So go out.
And there's a lot of porn on there.
There's a lot of porn.
There's a lot of porn.
So like you can see her fantastic eyes, her fantastic smile, and
my fantastic pussy.
Boom.
Yeah, and if you would have seen the podcast, like if this was recorded, like put out there, you could have seen it for like however long it was flashing. I missed it because
if you weren't scared of feet.
If you weren't scared of feet, or you would have saw some nice feet if you like feet.
Yep.
I mean, yeah. So you like like whatever. Anyway, tell everybody where they can find you, where they can support you, where they can do everything for people who don't know who you are.
You can find me on Twitter at Aliya Brynn. There's a lot of free naked pictures and videos on there as well. You can find me on Instagram at Aliya Brynn Sucks because I've been deleted about 3 times and I just figured that was a good username for my 4th account. And my Snapchat is Aliya Brynn XO. I send nudes.
CW, tell everybody where they can find you really quick.
All right, you can find me at Christopher_Willie with an IE _J.
You forgot for a second.
On Instagram. Huh?
I said, did you forget for a second?
Well, because I usually say, you can find me at Christopher_Willie with an IE, not a Y _J. But then I was like, why am I saying without a Y if I'm already telling you it's IE? Anyway, you can find my gym at CC Fitness LA on Instagram, CC Fitness on Facebook, ccfitnessla.com, and CC Fitness LA on Twitter.
I want to come get a workout in.
Oh yeah, come through. Definitely.
If you're in, like, I don't know what city you're in now, but he's located in North Hollywood.
Yeah.
And my God, how far?
Yeah, I'm off of like Cahuenga and Burbank.
Nice.
And he has trained adult performers before. So,
really?
Yeah,
a couple few.
And he's
you help me get my booty bigger.
Yes, that is something I definitely do.
Like
a lot
that's what I need.
you missed a promotion, but like he was doing a promotion for that a while back, just for adult performers, and that's when those two he was training jumped on because they wanted the booty. So
everyone wants the booty.
Everybody wants the booty.
You can find
nice.
I mean, yeah, build that booty. No, real quick, if you want to find us, we are the Burbank Misfits on Instagram, Burbank Misfits on Twitter, and we have our website burbankmemphis.com from everything that he does as far as workout and exercise. When I do with website design, photography, and video editing and all that other fun stuff. And I'm also at Rawstarr, RAWSTARR. Please tune in next week. I have no idea who we might have on. I think it might be Alex Cole. And make sure you go out and support this wonderful, beautiful, brilliant, excellent woman right here. Show her all the love that she deserves. And we will see you all, or talk to you all next week.